Okay, let's have a look at the monthly analysis. I wanted to actually have a look at the trades I put in here, which are suggestions during the videos when I see them, when it makes sense. I put in the date so it can be followed up. I put in from long or short, how much I would bet. All of that is like based on the fact, let's say I would have started with $1,000 back in October, but end of September, beginning of October. So a nice traceable. I would make trades based on the fact if they are low risk, 5% of the money of the capital I have, medium 10%, and high risk 20% of entry money. That means basically if I'm quite confident in a trend, I would take 20% of the cash, which means $200. And usually I would go around $100. So around $100 per trade. And if we're just looking at the trades we've done in September, that's October. That's in October. So I always lay out the leverage I use is mostly 5, to be honest. I haven't really adjusted it. I like it. It gives enough playroom. It's quite a high leverage still. I put in stop losses if I have any. Some I should have some. I mean, those which are not having stop losses is not great. You can see there's not many of them which had no stop loss. So I should have. If I don't have a stop loss, it's a bad trade, and it's good for me to understand it. So let's have a look at the monthly analysis. I actually make the results always here in yellow. So for October, we have had 24 trades in total. 16 went well, which means a positive profitable outcome, 8 negative. That's a 1 to 2 rate, or 1 to 3. No, 1 to 2, of course. So I had 2 good trades, 1 bad trade. It's not a bad rate, but something improvable, but definitely not a bad rate. I'm happy with that so far. And we made a plus of 15% in 1 month. In 1 month, 15%. And all of that, I have to be very honest, got screwed up massively by the fact that I traded Doge at the end of this month, where I shorted it, and then Elon Musk announced to buy Twitter and just skyrocketed, and I couldn't. I mean, I was shorting. It was a good idea. I don't even say it's a bad idea. It just was bad timing. That was all. Otherwise, it would have been a way better trade. I should have lost a stop loss. That's where you see you got liquid. It was bad. It was bad. I remember that. That was really bad. Especially because I didn't play with only 100 here, because I was so sure it's gonna work, and it would have worked if I just had taken more time. Anyway, based on what I have shared, so I'm sharing really the trades I'm actually doing. So these are trades which are doable, which I do myself sometimes in my virtual accounts. So we would have made 15%, right? That's good. 24 trades. In November, I actually started. I had a break. I had a break of 2.5 weeks. Why? This whole Doge thing really went bad. And if I learned one thing, you shouldn't trade when you don't feel like it. If you're not in the right mindset, don't trade. If you're not in the right mindset, don't do actually anything important, especially not playing with money. Money is, if you handle your money, you need to make sure you're not drunk, you're not high, you're not depressed maybe even, because you will start to make stupid decisions. It's just natural, and you should really take this into consideration, take it serious. Dealing with your money should be boring. It should be taken serious. So it should be nothing exciting. Gambling is exciting. That's why you lose money all the time. It's fucking exciting. It plays with your emotions. Trading and investing is boring. Please, really keep this in mind. So that was October, right? Then we went into November, and I realized based on this month, okay, I did quite a lot of trades. 24 trades in 31 days. It's almost every day a trade, and that's a lot. It shouldn't be a day. You shouldn't trade daily. You should wait for key levels and trade these key levels rather than trying to find or force a trade every day. So that was October results, 15% 1 to 2 rate. Great, I'm happy with that. November we went ahead. We had a total of 10 trades, 6 of them positive, 4 negative. That's a worse rate, 40% lost trades, but I had stop losses on all of them. Still managed to make 16%. So that's great. That's 2 months in a row, about 15% on the months based on the trades. I mean, that's a magnificent return. It's amazing. From a percentage perspective, amazingly happy with that. And those are these 2 months, right? So you can see where the October, when I entered, when I went out, most of them were really short term. Wow, this Litecoin trade would have been actually good to keep. And that's it. We're right now in November. November, actually. That was the November result. We're right now in December. December is going very well so far. There were only 3 trades that were taken. I'm not sure when I went out of this XRP trade. Doesn't matter. I took 3 trades so far, which were going well. I'm currently short, as I mentioned in my video, on ETH and CHZ. These are a big and profit right now. I would probably move my stop loss at this point to a profitable size or price. And then for Bitcoin and BNB, we just are high risk trade doing on a bounce at support that might not play out well. But to make the monthly analysis short, we have made good results so far, 15% per month in the last 2 months. Let's see how it plays out for the end of the year. When it comes to the long-term portfolio, HODL portfolio, I will actually make a video on that later on. Right now, focus, again, I say it is on gold and silver for myself. A little bit of Bitcoin and a little bit of stocks as well. But definitely, I want to focus on risk management. I want to focus on preserving my capital rather than trying to force things. I have clear levels where I know I will enter specific positions. Again, that's the beauty of TA. There is no emotion need. I know the level, which makes me bullish, and that's it, guys. I hope you learned some stuff. I hope you work on your own financial situation. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a good day and a good rest of your day. Cheers.